Wang Xin, 26 years of age, having celebrated her birthday earlier this month. Number 3 in the world rankings, making her third appearance here in Hong Kong, but making her first appearance in the final. Semi-finalist for the past 2 years, Wang Xin. Her opponent also making her first appearance on finals day here at the Hong Kong Open. Previous best was a semi-final back in 2006, but Tine Baun, the two-time All-England champion, showed some of that form yesterday in her semi-final, the form that took her to those 2 All-England titles. Really was magnificent. Took the opening game against the new world number 1, Wang Xin, 21-10. Should have won in 2 straight games, in all honesty, because she was 16-9 up in the second. And somehow managed to lose that before coming back 21-13 in the decider. So after the toss of the coin, the players will change ends. There is quite a significant difference between the 2 ends with the drift in this arena. 32 years of age, Tine Baun. For Wang Xin, in her 5th final of the year. And rather ominous for the Dane. Every time that Wang Xin has reached the final of a tournament she's played, she's won. 39-9. That translates into those 4 titles, including 3 Super Series and the last 2 Super Series, which were in Denmark and Paris in France. So her path through to today's final, well, all of her matches in 2 straight games, including that semi-final over the number 1 seed, the world champion and 2009 winner of the Hong Kong Open, Wang Xin, 21-12, 21-18. Just 32 minutes for that semi-final. Whereas Tine Baun, number 7 in the world rankings, number 7 seed. Only 9 in the Super Series rankings, though. But she'll definitely qualify for the Super Series finals because there's 4 Chinese players above her in the Super Series ranking, and you're only allowed 2 players per nation in those Super Series finals. So Tine Baun, well, as I say, her semi-final was a marathon match, but let me draw your attention to that quarter-final as well, against last year's champion, the number 4 seed, Tine Baun of India. Very impressive in that too. So she's been in very good form, but that is an ominous statistic, isn't it? This is the 9th meeting, and Tine Baun yet to record a victory.
On my left, Wang Xin, China. Wang Xin to serve. Love all, play.
So the women's singles final gets underway at the Yonex Sunrise Hong Kong Open. And given the statistic that this is the 9th meeting and Tine Baun has yet to record a victory over the left-handed Wang Xin. Wang Xin, the overwhelming favourite. This is the 3rd meeting this year. In the last 4 meetings, Tine Baun has failed to even win a game. Has gone wide. That's a lovely angle. It's strange how different styles of play, people can have problems with one particular style, and it's always been a problem for the tall Dane playing against Wang Xin. Not quite sure what the reason is, whereas she's enjoyed a lot more success against Wang Yihan, the world champion, beaten by this woman in the semi-final yesterday. Right, that's a perfect clear. Attacking clear. Punch deep into the forehand corner of Wang Xin. Danish coaches. Denmark have only won the women's singles title here in Hong Kong twice, and both occasions it was won by the same Dane. Camilla Martin, winning this title in 1998, having won in 96 as well. Once again, it's a terrific attacking clear from Tine Baun, deep into her opponent's forehand corner. Pulled her to the front and pushed her to the back once more. Look, she's having to turn and take that shuttle quite late. That's why she made the error. Yeah, she's obviously decided that's a tactic. Deep in the forehand side. There's another one. And another. What a good rally. More intensity in this women's singles final than we saw in the men's singles. It's going to go well wide. Still a run of 4 straight points. Oh. Well, missed the easy one. Just long. was a real opportunity for Tine Baun. It's gone wide. Yeah, well, what the Dane is doing so well in these early stages is getting the shuttle behind Wang Xin. Already seen her pumping the shuttle deep into the forehand corner, and that rally managed to make the left-hander turn and play the high backhand. Always a sign that a player's in trouble. Along with the back line. So it's Wang Xin who has the narrowest of possible advantages at the mid-game interval. Yeah, just long. Good call by the line judge. Yang, current Olympic champion, two-time Olympic champion. And two-time winner of this event, 2003 and 2005. There wasn't a Hong Kong Open in 2004. Good use of the body smash there. Oh. Wow. It was called good. Immediately, Tine Baun looked to the umpire, who nodded his approval. Well, we won't be able to see it from this angle. But I have to say, my instinctive reaction was that that was wide. I'm looking straight down that line. Another one that must have been desperately close. Don't mind seeing that again. Now another great call by the line judge. That's just a fraction long. What a good flick serve. She couldn't have walked over to opponent's side of the court and placed that shuttle any better than that. That's a good rally. That's good judgment too, my goodness. Margins between success and failure, hitting the line or missing it. Yeah, that's tiny. That's another great call by the line judge. Yeah, that's not a bad drop shot either. And now the Dane back into the lead. Both these players former world number ones, of course. Oh, that's brilliant. Great tactics from Wang Xin. Great placement of the smash. Level once again.
15-all.
A little bit of frustration creeping into Tine Baun, yelling at herself at the end of that simple error. Now, our opponent repays the compliment. Gifted point. Worked the rally well, did Tine Baun. Her final shot. Really should have made more of that because she'd pushed her opponent to the back, brought her forward, pushed her to the back again. Typical singles tactics. Try and outmaneuver your opponent, use every inch of the court. Oh, brilliant net exchange. That's terrific rally. Well, Tine Baun doesn't like the call.
18-17.
Miss it. A little squeal of delight from Wang Xin. That's brilliant. Clever disguise and calm thought process. 3 straight points to earn herself 3 game points. It's gone long. First time of asking in the opening game to number 3 seed Wang Xin of China, 21-17. Just 15 minutes required for that, 21-17. It's really good to see that both these players have a female coach on court giving them advice. Of course, Wang Xin having two coaches helping her. Well, one of them, the reigning Olympic champion, Zhang Ning.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, Wang Xin, world number 3, making her third appearance here at the Hong Kong Open. Past 2 years, she's lost in the semi-final. Will it be third time lucky? Won the last 2 Super Series events. Can she make it 3 in a row? And for the Dane, Tine Baun, tall order now psychologically for her to come back. Never beaten Wang Xin in 8 previous meetings. Oh, aggressive rally there from Tine Baun. Power smash, then follows forward. Knew that the reply had to be a block to the net. Good commitment from the Dane. Well, once again, she's not convinced by the call. Well, that's the way the drift is going. So the shuttle will be taken out of court on that left-hand side as we look down. Yeah. Got to be awfully careful with that cross-court smash with this drift. Got to have the mental discipline, the European champion now. There's a couple of unforced errors. Got to stick to the game plan. No sign of desperation, sign of lack of belief. No. Well, I know it's awfully easy for me to sit here and talk about mental discipline. It's very, very much more difficult when you're down on court, I can assure you of that. Five straight points now to Wang Xin. great court coverage. Oh, magnificent. Well, an excellent rally. Both players playing and moving so well in that rally. And it's landed in. Well along the back line, and a 7-point advantage at the mid-game interval for Wang Xin. Yeah, whole body language oozing confidence. Well, Ricker Olsen using all of her allotted time to try and encourage Tine Baun. Using the drift to her advantage. Seems to be in cruise control now, Wang Xin. Oh, that's good, that's right into the corner. Has to start making inroads, does the European champion. Yeah, that'll do very nicely. A real concerted effort in that rally from the Dane. So much disguised with her overhead shots, Wang Xin. Well, it hit the top of the tape and bounced over. Oh. Swayed the body one way, looked as if she was going to flick it to the back, and then just guided the shuttle towards the net. Lovely play. And that's long, and time is running out for Tine Baun. Really is a case, I think, now. Well, it's got to be now or never. Tine Baun wants to come back in this. Put on so much, under so much pressure. Right from the onset of the rally.
18-9.
Oh, she's tried the flick. Wang Xin hit the smash winner. Tried the low serve, now trying the high serve. At least got her into the rally. Yeah. Goodness me, hit the top of the tape, had a little look and decided not to go over. And a gasp from the crowd here at the Hong Kong Coliseum. Yes. Just 2 points away from the title now, Wang Xin. Oh, that's a super shot. Well, she won't give up, that's for certain.
13-19.
So that aggressive play from Wang Xin brings up 7 match points against the world number 7. Still another 6 opportunities. And this time, second time of asking. And the world number 3, Wang Xin, takes her 3rd consecutive Super Series tournament title, having won in Denmark and France last month. Now takes the Hong Kong Open, her 5th title of the year. There's confirmation of the score, 21-17, 21-14 in exactly 30 minutes of play. There's the final rally. Keeps a 100% record against Tine Baun. 9 times they've played, 9 times she's won. And more importantly, she's won her first ever Hong Kong Open title.
秘诀倒是没有吧。我觉得反正每一次对外的时候，感觉自己的责任会更重，然后整个的就是求胜的欲望会更强一些吧。
我们知道你是从选拔赛再度进入中国队，那你那一段时期比较就是失意的时期是怎么样熬过去的呢？
觉得既然选择羽毛球，就坚持吧，然后就只要努力，我相信一定会有回报的。
那么在香港拿冠军的滋味是怎么样？
感觉非常好啊，而且又是在红磡吧，就这个馆，就是很多的艺人都在这边开演唱会嘛，然后自己也就是这个馆还是很有名的吧，自己能在这儿取得冠军还是很开心的。
难怪我们的观众给你这么多的热烈的掌声，谢谢你，王鑫。
但係第24屆嘅比賽，香港公開賽一向都見證到中國女子單打江山代有才人出。24屆比賽裏邊，今日嘅汪欽係第15位，亦都係第15次啊！中國隊嘅運動員咧奪得女單錦標。咁而邊尼咧，亦都係自從98年馬婷喺香港奪得冠軍以來，時間咗13年之後攞到最好成績嘅單打女單。各位嘉賓、各位觀眾，頒獎禮馬上開始，我哋請運動員就位。Ladies and gentlemen, prize presentation now begins. Please welcome the players.
So to the prize presentation for the women's singles.
Yonex Sunrise 嘅高開華先生 ，Mr. Tine Baun of Yonex Sunrise， 以及香港羽毛球總會主席湯偉倫先生 ，Mr. Tine Baun Chairman of the Hong Kong Badminton Association。Thank you， 多謝各位嘉賓。首先我哋請嘉賓頒獎之前啦，當然係要歡迎兩位運動員上台就位啦。女子單打嘅項目 Women's Single。 亞軍 runner-up Tine Baun from Denmark。
The 32-year-old Dane Tine Baun, her second final of the year and the second time that she's had to settle for second best because it's the second time that she's been beaten in a Super Series final this year by Wang Xin. Wang Xin, her fourth Super Series title of 2011, her fifth title of the year. Oh, my goodness, isn't she in form? Won in Odense in Denmark, the Danish Premier Super Series event, that followed up the week later in Paris, winning the French Super Series. And so the Super Series tour moved on to here in Hong Kong, and she's won this too.
Next we have Mr. Redmania, Permanent Secretary of Home Affairs, to present the trophies. Next we have Mr. Tine Baun to present the prize money.
Total prize fund of $250,000 US.
We have Chairman Mr. Tine Baun to present the bouquets. Tiếp theo, tôi sẽ là Thông Chủ tịch và tôi quan phát冠quân và đại biểu
photo from OSAM, our title sponsors. The presentation party will pose with the two finalists. Ah, that's nice. Wang Xin inviting Tine Baun to share the top of the podium. Look at the height difference between the two players. Tine Baun towering over Wang Xin. So that's 3 of our 5 finals have been completed. Next match on court will be women's doubles. All Chinese affair in a repeat of the World Championship final. And then our last match following the women's doubles will be men's doubles. And the number 1 and 2 ranked pairs in the world will battle it out. Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng, the world champions from China, up against Zheng Jae-sung and Lee Yong-dae of Korea.